I stepped on campus that this was where I was going to be spending the next 4 years of my life. It was just a gut feeling that I really haven't gotten very many more of since then.
So many good memories that even the days before Facebook, we were able to like keep in touch, and 13 years later, we still get together and have the same good times that we had back then.
Once you've brushed your teeth at a row of 12 wash basins every morning with 12 women, you stay friends for life, and we have.
It was during the April Fool's edition of the Thresher, aka the Trasher, that a love connection of sorts was made. That was 1983, and we got married 10 years later after he proposed to me at Christmas '92 at the statue of the founder, William Marsh Rice.
When we went to Rice, I think we had one date freshman year.
And then we were married.
No, not quite.
Not quite.
The beginning of freshman year, drove from St. Louis to Houston with my parents in the family minivan, and we had all my stuff to move into Will Rice, and all of a sudden our car is just surrounded by students, and everybody's like going like this, like up to the windows, like, who's in there? And somebody goes, oh, it's Ashley, like Ashley's in there, Ashley's here, and like they all started getting like really excited and like yelling my name, and my mom's like, how do they know your name? And like little did I know, like I got there and it was like all these people already knew me and were excited for me to be there, and it was like I was entering into this family, and I don't know, like I knew going down to Rice that I was like getting into something special, but I had no idea.
I remember after my first experience with Baker 13, I walk up to Fondren Library, and the first thing I see is the shaving cream silhouette of a woman, and I thought, wow, this place is definitely different. And I also remember seeing the band for the first time and having them dress up, the mob dress up in those different outfits. And I thought, this is definitely a really wacky and crazy place, and I knew I was at the right place.
Then the campus police showed up, and we all got taken in, and we all had to do 10 hours of community service. And we never played laser tag in the library again, but it was so much fun when we did.
There were no women's dormitories on the campus, and there were 4 men's dorms. It was sort of it was really an Animal House type environment. And the committee met for a long time, talked about what they might want to do, visited 2 different places. Part of the committee went to Yale, part went to Caltech, and then kept meeting and came up with something that was pretty uniquely Rice. And it was delightful to see, and continues to be delightful to see how well the system has worked. We did not benefit from it, of course, but it has been fun to see it. Although we have a grandson now who is a sophomore at Rice and enjoying it thoroughly.
So we did a film of comparing the Houston Cougar mascot to the Rice Owl mascot. And we actually went to the University of Houston and filmed them taking care of, feeding the cougar. We went to the Rice Owl cage. We watched them film feeding the owl, which is pretty intense, by the way. And then when Rice played Houston in football, we had the owl and the cougar, the live owl, a real owl and a real cougar meeting face to face in this film. And of course, I was an engineering student and didn't pay too much attention to it. But in the end, this film won the Student Art Award and was presented in the Rice Student Art Show at the end of the year, which I was very proud of, being an engineer student.
My favorite classes were history of art and space science. Went to Washington and put men on the moon. And what Rice really did for me was launch me into a career in technology at the point when we didn't even have computers, so we had computers, so we had the internet. And all of that's been a phenomenal journey, and that's what's gotten me to Silicon Valley. So I'm really grateful to the things I learned at Rice, to what Rice was about being free thinkers, the people that I'm friends with from Rice, and there's quite a Rice mafia out here in the Bay Area, have been my friends for life. I've been friends with them since I was 18 years old, and trust me, that's about a more than 45-year journey.
Alumni through the years have done really, really amazing things. And just being part of this really small community makes you feel really special, that they would actually, let you be part of that story in some way.
The people in the future may be watching this. I have no idea how you look at the world. I would imagine 100 years, what we're hopefully laying as a foundation now, and I'm a part of, and everybody else you see in these videos will actually hopefully make it even a more incredible university. So I wish I could be there to see 100 years from now.